Late breaking story, man. Late breaking story.
Everything is clearly
I remember the
organized.
documentary from earlier.
There's not a single problem at all with the list today.
Louder. Make it sound desperate.
Shh. We're quieting down for some sort of huge event.
Hey! Listen, they've obviously made their decision. They're not going to listen. Look, everyone that's here, everyone that's stayed out here knows it's wrong. We all know that it's wrong, that it's low integrity, that everything. We're going to let them, listen, we're going to let them get their tickets. If they want them that bad, if that's what they're willing to do, we're going to let them get their tickets, get out of here, and then we're going to do things the right way, because that's the way the Aggies do it. That's the Aggie code. We're going to call people up here, we're going to take care of it, and we're going to go home and eat our cotton.
We got pictures, you know what they look like.
Apparently, the only things the lady at the front of line 8 has not eaten today, including the line list itself, which apparently, believe it or not, choir people, was in fact eaten by someone.
Arvum, give us the exact story as you know it.
Here's what we understand. So they wake up this morning, pretend this is line. She's like, oh, these people have been camping out all week in the cold and the rain. Well, I don't like them. I'm first in line. Put this into the cotton bowl. And that's the news as we know it right now. We'll be back later.
That's it right there.
This right here is the culprit.
This is the enemy.
Justin Shank, what do you and your people feel about someone doing this to the line? She must have been hungry. She must have been hungry.
We're here with Travis. He's actually a line manager, as you can see by the list pinned to his chest, where all lists should be. Travis, as a list manager, what is your reaction to Travis?
What is the reaction to what happened? Possibly one of the most selfish things I've ever seen in my entire life. And I don't know how an Aggie could do that to another Aggie. And I, being a leader of a window, I just want to be, fair to everybody. That's what I try and bring to window 9.
Let's fuck
window
up!
I got a message from my good friend Janie up here.
Hey, let Janie talk.
No, I'm not going to do that to her. I happen to have a little bit of honor and integrity. Now you see, Janie up here believes that she has no reason to justify herself to the rest of us. Because apparently, none of us matter, because as long as she is justified between herself and her Lord, everything else is okay. She
Oh my god. I can't believe that
You guys stand on the chair.
Where's Speedo?
I'm sorry.
Where's Speedo?
Your commentator, Aubrey Bloom. Aubrey, what is your reaction?
Well, clearly, like I said earlier on camera, this all started last night with the Northeast and Northwest sides obviously having a discord over whether or not Reveille 6 or Reveille 7 was the best dog ever. clearly the Northeast Siders have won with their eating of the list. Took the line to a whole new level, or rather down about 3 or 4 levels. And all that's left is this 3 donuts. Or I think we're going to give her the box when we're done. This is a sign of peace from our side of the camp. Because we are serious about this, and in no way are we trying to make light of the fact that she is at the front of the line. Because really, we think she deserves to be. I mean, everyone camping out here, that's cool, but waking up on one day, that's impressive. I mean, you know, sure, holding a tent through the wind and the rain when other tents were blowing away, tents that weren't even yours. Now that's not that cool. But showing up early, eating list, that is dedication, and that's 12th man spirit, and that's what the Aggie Code of Honor stands for. And I'm once again totally serious about this. And that's really all I have to say for now. What do you think about list eaters in front of the camera?
Well, they should eat donuts instead of lists.
Yes, sir. Let it go. You can't
It appears the windows have finally opened here at Kyle Field after days and days of waiting. People are finally getting tickets. There's been some major debates, a couple fights have nearly broken out, an entire war, which I promise really happened. And even an event of someone eating a list. Let's just hope her sports pass isn't rejected. That would suck.
You're going to hell, man! Going to hell!
Okay, believe it or not, you're actually here for each of us at Channel 3 News.
Speak up.
With our video of the list eater. And they apparently think this is a big deal and worthy of a newsroom like this one here. If you look behind me over here, this guy, this news anchor over here on the phone is actually on the phone with the list eater as we speak. I promise, I couldn't even make this stuff up. We have here with us on our official KBTV News, which is infinitely more important than any news station except for Channel 3, an official interview with, what's your name, sir? Joe Brown. KBTX TV. So, you just spoke to the list eater.
Yes,
what exactly did she have to say?
Very traumatic conversation with the list eater. She's claiming that it never actually made it down the esophagus. So we have to then ask ourselves, was it officially eaten? If it didn't pass the esophageal point,
that is true,
which is right about here. She says it did enter the oral cavity at one time, but she claims it was just an attempt to hold on to the list while people were trying to pry it out, but she said it never made it actually down to the stomach area.
So it was more of a symbolic gesture
than
starving.
We'll probably have to consult the scientist on that, what actually constitutes eating.
Is that we're waiting back for the forensics results to make sure her story is true.
Actually, that's true.
Is there anything else to say? Was she that into the Cotton Bowl?
Well, actually, the girl seemed pretty much, I guess the best word to describe her would be clueless. She said she didn't think that disposing of the list in front of 300 or 400 Aggies who had spent the last 3 days camping out would cause any kind of commotion.
Well, clearly that makes perfect sense.
She just didn't understand why that was such a big deal, and that's I questioned her. How could she feel this way? But she really didn't understand that.
Can we get a shot of their website, which actually has a story? We actually have a news story. Student eats roll call list after cutting in line to get Cotton Bowl tickets. I swear to you, I did not make this up.
That's the real McCoy.
That's it. And Coach Fran was there, and we've got video to prove it. All right, well, thank you, sir.
Thank you. Anytime.
All right.
So fight, the eyes of Texas are upon you. That is a song they sing so well. Sounds like hell! So goodbye to Texas University. We're gonna beat you all to chiggery-rum, rough stuff, real stuff, Texas A&M. Goodbye to Texas University. So long to the orange and the white. Good luck to dear old Texas Aggies. They are the ones that show the real old fight. The eyes of Texas are upon you. That is the song they sing so well. Sounds like hell! So goodbye to Texas University. We're gonna beat you all to cheery-rum, run tough, real stuff, Texania. Varsity horns off, varsity horns off, varsity horns off. Sharp! Hey! Horns are sawed off, varsity's horns are sawed off, varsity's horns are sawed off. Sharp! Hey!
That was all of us singing the war hymn here at camp. After our interview with Coach Frank.